All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be discussing everything Caspa. I'm sure everyone in the cryptocurrency market knows that, the last 24 hours have been quite bearish for the entire space. And of course, the reason as to why this is the case is because we've seen a lot of news coming out. We've seen Binance CEO stepping down, and that has changed the entire outlook in the cryptocurrency markets and is really making people look at the entire cryptocurrency's future from a total different angle. Institutions are coming in and the regulators want to control the crypto markets. And I think this is just a start. I think we will see more centralized exchanges being looked at, and I've covered this in my other updates as well if you do follow me on my channel. But let's take a look at what's happening with Kaspa in the immediate short term right now and what we could be expecting. So as you can see, we're down about 1.9% on the daily time frame. I want to share something very interesting with you guys, especially for the charts. As far as the price is concerned, 12.8 cents. We're down about 1.9% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, but we're up 0.3% in Bitcoin comparative. One thing that I want you guys to be really paying close attention to is the market cap. The market cap is once again at that $2.7 billion mark. We did go below that, of course. The entire market saw a crash earlier today, and that was generally because of the SEC announcement. Regulators talking about crypto and how they need to see all these centralized exchanging obeying by the U.S. rules, or else the government is going to come after them. And also, of course, the Binance news, which is huge as well. But I think this is just part of the game. It's just a little bit of a hurdle that has come in part of our way. I think what we're about to see moving forward is going to be huge. But as a crypto OG, I know a lot of people don't like CZ, and I'm sorry, the wording should be some people like CZ, some people don't like CZ. I was in the middle, and what he's done for the crypto space, because guys, he's been the image for the entire space for years and years, so it kind of feels a little weird to see that he's no longer going to be the biggest CEO in the space. And I think this changes the entire outlook on Binance. I don't think Binance in the future is going to continue to be at the top level. I think there will be something that is going to come and overtake that. And if we're looking at the Caspa's market cap, $111 million. So a lot of questions might be flooding in right now. Questions might be, hey, so now that CZ is gone, is that going to cause a little bit of a delay in a new listings on the Binance platform? That's a great question to be thinking about or even asking. That's where I want to talk to you guys about. Before we get into it, like I said, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So first, I want you guys to take a look at this level of resistance at 36,200. So we did retest 0.50, but we're back above the 36,200. So this is quite interesting to see, but is this going to hold? That's the question. If you look at the poll, about 8 hours ago, I posted this. I was like, wow, what a day. Will you be picking up some coins during the dip? Of course, 77% of the people said yes, and about 23% have said no. But one thing I want to point out is this. Picking up this drop and picking up the drop after that, a lot of people are thinking that, there will be a bigger drop to come. And what are my thoughts on that? I personally think, I understand where people are coming from. These people have a point, definitely a solid point. But what if we hear more ETF news coming out this week after this huge Binance CEO and Binance paying a $4.3 billion fine? What if we start hearing ETF news once again? That is going to bring in the hype once again to the crypto space. And as far as the hype is concerned, it has not dropped at all. Do not be fooled. The hype for the entire space has not gone down at all. The institutions are doing everything possible, in my opinion, to drop the price of Bitcoin. to get in cheaper. But will they be able to do that? Will they be able to get a cheaper Bitcoin? We will see what happens. So the next few days are very important. We want to see if we hear more news come out. But as far as Caspa is concerned, this is where things get interesting. So we did see the price of Caspa almost retest the support line at 11.3 cents. But guess what? We made our way back down to 11.5 cents, and this still keeps the price of Caspa in an upwards trend, which is insane to think about. So the price did not retest the 11.3 cent support line despite the massive developments that came out. You'd expect that we would have invalidated this upwards trajectory, but we've seen a bounce right after the 11.5 cents mark. So if you had some buy orders placed in around here, you are instantly up about 11%, and that's across the board as well, not just with Caspa. We're starting to see this happen with a lot of altcoins from the dip earlier yesterday. So that is great to see. But now the moment of truth, and this right here, let me just highlight this. The fact that we did not see the price retest the 17th zone shows me that these whales did not want the price to get invalidated, because once the price gets invalidated, we could have seen more downside, definitely. And I generally tend to see this happen with a lot of coins. If the upwards trend is broken, in order for the upward trend to have been broken is if we went below 11.1 cents. If we went below that today, this upward trajectory that we were in would have come to an end, and we could have potentially even retested that 10 cents Caspa price. But that's not the case. But now what's happening is we're seeing a bounce once again, and we're finding ourselves find a little bit of a resistance. You can see this for yourself, literally at 12.8 cents. If this is able to clear up, we could be seeing a 13.5 cents Caspa to potentially re-entering back into the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And if it's able to get back into the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level in the next few hours, maybe even as we wake up in the morning, I think that is going to be huge, because that's only a move of about 10%. And if it's able to do this, guys, we could potentially be seeing a new yearly high coming for Caspa in the next days ahead of us. But the question that you might have now is, Caspa is listed on Binance Futures, but what about Binance itself? As a spot, project. So why has that not going to be placed? Is that going to have a delay? That's a great question. So basically, my projection on that is no. The reason as to why I think this is because if you looked at Twitter today, Binance did come out, the official Binance page that said hello, and they are showing to the overall broader community that, hey, we're still here. We're not going anywhere. And even Kraken, who've been in hot waters by the SEC over the past 24 to 48 hours, also have done the same thing. So that is quite interesting. We might see a little bit of a minor delay, but I think it's still going to happen. But I think moving forward, as we do go further into the bull market, I think DEX, decentralized exchanges, are about to pop off like never before. If you are a crypto OG, decentralized exchanges were massive. They were massive in the previous, bear market. A lot of decentralized exchanges coming in, but they never lived up to the hype, right? Because of course, decentralized exchanges brought in futures, and a lot of marketing aspect just made it so much easier for people to just log in, username and password, boom, you're in and you trade your coins. But I think after the news and all these developments coming out, I think we're about to see a huge shift taking place as how people trade their coins as well. So very, very interesting times ahead. Let me know down below what you guys think, and thank you so much for all your support. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.